How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing great, Maha, as usual. Awesome. Feeling good.
Okay. Yes, it's been so long since we connected, and we have been planning for our conversation. And today
Yes,
is that wonderful day
yes.
we have got connected.
Finally, things have fallen into place. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. How is everything there, ma'am? How is sir?
All good, Maha. All good. All good.
How is your
All
son,
good.
ma'am?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
also good.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Shall we go on to our conversation, ma'am?
Sure, sure.
Okay. So today we have a wonderful and a very actually relatable content today. Hit a plateau. We always ready to
Yeah,
move from one place to another in English learning as well. We want to transform from beginner to intermediate and intermediate to advanced learner. But we often get stuck in intermediate level and we don't know how to move forward, how to become an advanced speaker. And also from basic
yes,
to
yes.
intermediate. Yes, ma'am. What do you
Correct,
think about
correct,
that,
correct.
ma'am?
Yeah, yeah. It usually happens at the intermediate level. Why? Because
Okay.
when we are a beginner, we have so much of motivation and so much of enthusiasm that we want to learn this, and it is unknown to us. So we have
Yes.
that curiosity. But once we, cross that beginner stage, then we know that now I have got into this. So we become a little bit comfortable, a little
Okay.
bit, you know. And then we feel that, oh yeah, yeah, now I know. So now, like it's accessible. Now I
Yes.
can, move forward whenever I want to. So sometimes it is also that when our mind, takes in that comfort level too much, you know,
Okay.
because it's all a mind game.
Correct,
We
ma'am.
know all the rules. We know that this beginner to next intermediate. What should I do? What are the steps? All these are given everywhere. You will find in any
Okay.
manual, any book, or any nowadays no books. Nowadays all net based, isn't
Net
it?
business.
But following that is the real challenge.
Okay.
So,
Correct, ma'am.
and it requires a different mind game. Mind game in the sense, beginner level, if this is the path, then intermediate level, then I need to change my path a little bit. My routine should be a little bit different, and the techniques I adopt should be a little bit different. No, I shouldn't get too comfortable.
Mm.
Generally, what we do is we take a break. Break in the sense, oh, yeah, now I have learned this. No, okay, so 1 or 2 days, let me take it cool. Isn't it? Or sometimes we are in that same old that comfort zone. I know how to frame sentence. I'm framing sentence. I'm talking. I'm looking at something. Talking in English. No, that same old thing. But what we need to know is that intermediate is one a little bit a higher jump. So likewise, we need to tweak our practice and our daily schedule and the way we daily schedule. I mean our practicing schedule
Okay.
and more of active from passive. That's what they
Yes.
say, isn't it? What do
Correct,
you
ma'am.
feel?
Yes, ma'am. I really accept, ma'am. I really on your side. Yes, we are actually doing the same process again and again. We don't want to extend our horizon. We are really comfortable by doing the same routine.
Yeah,
Just reading for 10
correct,
minutes, listening to 10 minutes, then we are actually losing that speaking part. We are really very comfortable.
correct.
We are not ready to do shadowing or just copy their body language. We are following the
Mm,
same the
correct.
same practice again and again.
Yeah. We might be doing a lot of passive thing, isn't it? Reading
Yes, ma'am.
or listening, all that.
Listening.
But
Yes.
then we understand. If I talk, maybe if somebody talks to me, I understand. But the real catch
Yes.
is talking back fluently. Fluently, I mean, at least sentences. Uh,
Yes.
so that is the catch.
Yes, ma'am.
So then
We
what
all.
happens is our mind goes blank sometime, isn't it? When
Yes.
because the main test is the active conversation.
Correct, correct. Even in our Tamil
That is the main
language,
test.
ma'am, yes, even in our Tamil language, we don't know how to talk about different topics. We are well versed in having a normal conversation about asking the well being, about the family members. When it comes to certain topic like some organization, some profit, GST, we need some words to do a conversation about games and all. So for that we are reading some newspaper, we are gaining knowledge from others, from our elders, from the family members, or we listen to news. It is in our native language, so we
Correct.
obtain words from them. When it comes to English
Correct.
language, we don't have any exposure to different words. We are very happy
Oh,
with our own routine. So when we need to do some extra thing, we have to push forward and we have to move, push an envelope, like speaking in different topics, gathering new words for that topic, related to that topic and all.
correct. See, as far as I am concerned, no, when I were in my growing up days, we never had these kind of aids. We only had printed matter. No
Okay.
net, or like it was not there. It didn't exist in those days. So for us, the main habit was reading the newspaper.
Okay.
Reading the Why? Because newspaper gives you a varied content, isn't it? It is not
Mm.
only about one topic. It is about
Okay.
everything: the weather, the sports, the day-to-day happenings,
Correct, ma'am.
and anything and everything in general. Newspaper has.
Okay.
That is why in our in those days we were asked to read the newspaper as a
Mm.
habit.
Correct.
Develop newspaper reading as a habit. Yeah,
Habit. Okay. Okay,
because
ma'am.
it had varied content.
Correct, correct, correct. Is so what's one thing, ma'am, we can start doing to overcome, to break this plateau?
Maybe like do than passive, do active also.
Okay, ma'am.
Proactively,
Oh,
proactively do active speaking. Passive we are
okay.
doing, but active
Okay.
speaking.
Okay.
There is
Yes.
nobody to speak. Sometimes people say that I don't have anybody to speak. One
Okay.
is you can read something loud. That
Mm.
I feel really helps. Read it
Okay.
loud as though you are reading a story and as though you are telling it to somebody
Somebody.
with
Okay.
the expression. Yeah, it's not like today the weather is very bad. It's not like that,
Mm.
isn't it? So there you get the expression, and when you say the words, no, those words they come to your mouth later. It becomes easy for you to bring them onto your mouth. It's
Mm.
like giving your mouth and your jaws that practice of pronouncing those words, and then you
Oh.
should enjoy it, not just for sake of like how we in school we used to have this newspaper reading, headlines reading. It should
Yes.
not be like that as a mandatory work. No,
Mm.
make
Okay.
an enjoyable activity. Do it
Enjoyable
as an
act.
activity.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to yourself also,
Mm.
because throughout the day you do so many things, isn't it? So talk to one's own self,
Okay.
and that also, plus shadowing, as you said,
Mm.
no, and anything reading it loud. And when you
No, no.
hear your own voice, no, you will know
Mm.
that what is right and what am I
What
doing
is
wrong and how is this word. I like the way this word sounds. Then that and it establishes a relationship. When you
Mm.
read it loud, it's as though it's a best friend. So you should have that feeling. Enjoy it and read
Okay. Okay,
every word.
ma'am. Correct,
Slowly
correct.
enjoy it and read it. Yeah. And
Yes.
also another thing I found which is really very helpful is listening to your own conversation. You'd have had n number of
Okay.
conversations till now,
Yes,
isn't it?
ma'am. Yes.
Listen to your conversation. You don't need to look at the video also. Listen to
Mm.
the conversation just for the sake of picking up where did I do wrong, or what did I pronounce wrong? Did I mispronounce anything? Or have I understood when somebody else speaking something? Have I understood and have I said the right thing? So that is very, very important because we
Okay.
are our own judge.
Okay.
We know
Correct,
where
ma'am.
we did, what went wrong and where we misspelled or sorry, mispronounced a word. That
Mm.
also helps
Correct, ma'am.
because I do
Yes.
this very often.
Mm.
That's the best way of self-improvement. If you want self-improvement, that's the best way, I feel. Of course,
Okay.
getting feedback is from a teacher or from somebody who knows it. That's of course is there, but listening like today I spoke two conversations. I just want to listen that how did I sound? Did I sound right? I mean, no, sometimes what happens in a jiffy means in a hurry,
Hurry.
I
Mm.
mispronounce something. But next
Okay.
time, that should not happen.
Okay.
Whether have I spoken perfectly? Has it been understood? Was I too fast? All this you will know only when you listen to the full
Listen.
conversation.
Correct, ma'am. Yes.
Hmm.
Now I
Yeah,
have started doing that, ma'am. From English ERE tutors, while doing dishes, I am listening to my own conversation just to improve myself.
I do that often. I do that.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
read to understand, not just for sake of reading.
Okay.
Read. Ah.
Okay.
So it will, like maybe the first time you will not like it, but the second time, the third time you will start liking it.
Okay.
When you like something, now you won't feel the what do you call it? You won't feel that you won't feel it very tedious. You will enjoy the
Okay.
process
Process.
because the process has to be enjoyed, and
Okay.
never ever get complacent. That no,
Mm,
now I know what this is. Okay, no big deal.
okay.
Any day I can move on to the next level.
Next
No,
level.
never get
Okay.
complacent because we don't know when what situation will arise.
Correct.
Suddenly, in case of women, especially housewives, maybe we need to go to the school, talk to a teacher or somebody,
Correct, ma'am.
parents teacher meeting, whatever. So that time, this will really help you.
Mm, correct. Okay, ma'am. So we should be always prepared. We don't know when it is going to help us.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct, ma'am.
Not that 3 days I have done, like active reading, writing, listening, 3 days holiday. It's not like that.
No, no.
Because
Yes.
this is new. It is new to us now. So it is not yet, we are not yet used to it. Isn't it?
Correct.
It's like a small child. When you don't make the child even write for one day, the next day
Yes.
the child doesn't write. It's the same thing.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Then it would be really tough to make the child to sit in a place and make it to write
Yeah,
something. We need to put a
yeah.
lot of
Mind is
effort.
like that. Yes, yes. Our mind is like that. It is like a child.
Yes,
We need
child.
to, make it understand. Yes, we need to condition it, pamper it, everything. Like how,
Correct.
like
Correct,
a human
ma'am.
being. Yeah,
Correct,
yeah.
correct. Okay, ma'am. So do you think our fear of mistakes is holding us back?
Yeah, it does. Generally, that is what holds us back. Unless there are some people, it doesn't hold them back when they are their nature is not like that. They don't have this, what do you call it, hesitation, or they don't have
Hmm.
this shyness.
Okay,
For
ma'am.
them, it will not hold them back. But
Okay.
others, it will hold them back. Yeah,
Okay. Yes. So we
because
always
all said
seek
and
for,
done.
yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
yeah, please continue.
Yes, ma'am. We always seek for validation for others' judgment. What if others think? What if they misunderstood my English? Correct,
Mm,
ma'am?
correct, correct. That's what. Now, don't look for validation. I would say look for self validation. So
Okay.
self preparation, self validation, and you should not take it as a life and death situation. It's not that.
Mm. Mm.
Suppose I've spoken something, I have mispronounced a word. It's okay. I will, rectify it the next time. If you
Okay.
take it like that, and if you're too sensitive, that will cloud your reading or your,
Oh,
intaking capacity.
okay. Ma'am, at the
But I'm
same
not saying that
time,
that
yes.
doesn't mean that you should make mistakes. We can make
Okay.
mistakes, I'm
Yes.
saying, but not deliberately. See,
Mm.
without knowing or sometimes in the flow it happens, that is okay.
Okay. And I saw in one interview, ma'am, a school management, a correspondent was giving an interview, and she told that interviewer that I allowed my staffs to make mistakes, but the only condition is make new mistakes. You are allowed to take new mistakes, rectify your old mistake, and you are allowed to do as many as
Yes.
new mistakes.
All of us do that. All of us do that.
Yes, correct, ma'am.
After all, we
So
are human.
what?
So we are, mm,
So what simple habit can help us improve consistently?
again, no, speaking, active speaking,
Active speaking. Okay, ma'am.
not only speaking. See, once you know how to speak, then it is not only the speaking part, it is the way you pronounce those words and your expression, your facial expression,
Okay.
and like it should not sound as a speech. If it's a
Okay.
conversation, it should not sound as a speech. Suppose
Speech.
I ask you,
Okay.
hello, ma'am, how are you today? It doesn't look nice, no? It looks as
Correct,
though,
ma'am.
oh, I don't know why I am here. I want to finish this off as soon as possible. This is the message that they get across to you,
Okay.
isn't it? Uh, you should
Okay.
smile, and that smile should reach your eyes. That is a genuine
Okay.
smile.
Genuine smile. Okay. Fine, ma'am. So I would say that we can inculcate this English in our daily life. As you said, ma'am, we can talk to our own, and we can talk to some objects, and we can describe some objects, describe a show in TV, or describe a short story. And when no one is
Mm,
there, we have AI, and we can even talk in front of a mirror. We can record
correct.
ourselves. So there are n number
Nowadays,
of
you have so many,
choices.
you have speaking partners, so many speaking partners.
Partners is
Really, with technology has like really, it's improved so much that you have so many speaking partners. Yeah.
partners is ma'am. And also,
Because I have been trained in that era where there were no speaking partners.
uh,
So I talk to myself, plus I talk to my husband. Even if he
okay,
says, "What is this?" Even that I don't mind. Sometimes
okay,
some people will say, "Hey, what is you're showing off?" It's okay. I'm not showing off. I know I'm not showing off. Why? Because I want to be in touch with that language. If they are
language.
thinking, let if they are thinking, let them think.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, so now we have discussed some points about to overcome this plateau. So, could you please suggest me some practical tips? Like, yeah, someone is a beginner, he wants to move from a beginner stage to intermediate stage. What and all he
Mm-hmm.
can practice in a daily basis. Like he has 1 hour time daily. He can allocate 1 hour daily for this English language. So could you tell me, ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
what can he do so that he could achieve this intermediate level?
First is, we need to find that where we are lacking, which
Okay,
part
ma'am.
we are lacking, which is
Okay.
our weakness. So spend more time on that and less
Mm.
time on, comparatively less time on the other parts.
Okay.
Of course, active speaking, yes. If speaking is your weakness, then spend more time. Active speaking is
Okay.
given. That is the given. You have to do that. Suppose
Okay.
you are good at listening, then cut short listening time and do something else. And even here, when you are learning vocabularies, learn it with phrases, not a
Okay.
vocabulary as a word alone, because we should know how to use it, where to use it, in what context to use it. So
Mm.
learn it with the context.
Okay.
And yeah, and if you learn, write down, write down,
Write down.
which is, I
Mm.
don't know how many of us do that. I
Mm.
belong to the writing era,
Mm.
so I write down something. Why? Because I feel when I write down, it goes inside my mind all the more in a better way.
Okay. Mm.
So it's easy for me to understand and then
Mm.
take it in. And the next time I
Okay.
know, okay, I've written this, now I need to use it. So I'll write the context also, just for my own, cue, that
Mm.
three, four contexts. And then based on those contexts, I have to make sentences or use it.
Mm.
Believe me, it gives you
Okay.
happiness. When you do that, and when you use it, you feel as though you have won a battle.
Mm. Correct, correct,
These
correct,
are all
ma'am.
small victories that needs to
Yes.
be self-appreciation. Yeah.
Correct, 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 ma'am. Is I also feel the same, ma'am. When I am able to use some of the words which I have learned recently,
Correct,
I feel
correct,
like that I
correct.
have achieved something. And yes, you are on the right process, right track. You are able to use, but it should come naturally without your effort. It has to come naturally, but it will come only when you give most of your time for that language.
See, even if it is 10 minutes, quality 10 minutes.
Quality 10 minutes. Okay.
Not that 1 hour, but no quality 1 hour. In that 1 hour, you are only 15 minutes or half an hour of focused. Then why waste another 30 minutes? Isn't
Okay.
it? Even if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's okay. But focused quality 10 or 15 minutes with
Okay.
mindfully that I'm doing this.
Correct, correct, correct. Yes, ma'am.
And sit
Uh,
with a positive mindset. Begin with a
mm,
positive mindset and tell
okay.
your mind that this is nice. I'm going to like it. It's for my own betterment. It's for my
Mm,
happiness. So won't we
mm,
do something for our happiness? If it is for our
mm,
happiness, won't we do it? We're
mm,
not going to spend lakhs and lakhs of money. This is. Only we need to spend our time and effort,
Yeah, food. Yes,
isn't
correct,
it?
ma'am. Correct. Actually, we know, ma'am, where we are lagging and what to do in order to improve, but we are not ready to accept and move forward. We are really sophisticated and staying in that same position. Uh, Actually, that is the thing that is lacking us. That is
Yeah.
actually holding
It
us
depends from person to person. Yeah, it depends from person to person.
person to
Some
person.
people are highly motivated.
Okay,
Some people are laid back.
laid back.
Some people are need driven. Yeah, if there is a
Mm,
need, then I'll do it. If there is no need, then my speed will be slow. So it
mm,
depends from person to person
person to
what
person.
motivates them and what triggers them. Yeah.
Okay, got it, ma'am. So consider, ma'am, I have a 1 hour, ma'am, daily. For 15 minutes, do I need to allocate it for listening or writing, and 15 minutes for speaking, and 15 minutes for writing something, ma'am? How can I allocate?
See, I will not put in strict, that's what I'm saying. Don't put in strict timings as to this. Because if you're
Okay,
not able to stick to it, then it will weigh on your mind.
okay,
Depending on your comfort level. Suppose you are good at listening, then you maybe, or maybe you can do this. When you're doing some work, you can't sit, then maybe you can,
listen.
listen.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, ma'am.
because even I do the same thing. When I'm
Okay.
working, I put on the earphones and listen. And I keep it a habit to write and practice because I'm used to writing.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep it a habit. Depending upon person to person.
Okay,
That's
ma'am.
what, again, at least 15 minutes. I don't know. Depends on what you're writing.
Okay.
If I see something very nice, some content, very nice content in the net, then at once I take the topic out and I put in my thoughts. I write
Mm.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
I will not write an essay or a summary. I will write it in
Okay.
bullet points
Bullet points.
because
Okay.
I can elaborate it whenever I want.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is in the process, I'm reading it, I am summarizing it, I am analyzing it, and I'm putting it into bullet points. So it has
Mm.
gone inside my mind. Now, what are those bullet points? They are only my cue cards.
Mm. Okay, ma'am.
Oh, this point, first point I've covered, second point, yes. So this helps when I'm talking to people because we talk to different people belonging to different age groups or different interest groups. So then what
Okay.
happens is we are easily able to mingle with those people.
Okay,
If I
ma'am.
say if there are four people talking and they are talking about some football because that's what is
Mm.
happening now.
No,
If I don't know
yes.
the ABC
A
football, then I won't
football
be able to. Yeah,
is.
I will feel that as though I am left alone. I
Mm.
don't need to do a PhD on the football game that is happening, but some basic thing today, whose match, who has
Correct.
won, and then your smartness, how you talk about it. That's
Okay.
it. As
Mm.
simple as that.
Yes. Correct. Got it, ma'am.
Isn't it? That's it.
Okay. Ma'am, if for example, when I am reading, I come across a certain word. For example, serendipity. So how can I incorporate that word in my speech? What practice do I need to do to
So
inculcate to
first refer
incorporate that?
that
Okay.
First, refer that in the dictionary, write
Mm.
down the meaning, and it will tell you that in what context it can be used.
Okay, ma'am.
Everything is there in the net now.
Net is
It will tell you in what context. Put down the
okay.
context and then see that how you can weave it into your conversation.
Mm.
Some words are are not words which often come in the conversation.
Okay,
There are
ma'am.
certain words which are like they are very theoretical or rather
Theoretical. Mm.
literature words. Yeah.
Oriented
So
is
we don't need to talk about such words, yeah, because
okay.
the other person also has to understand what we are
Correct,
talking.
ma'am. Correct.
Because see, just because I know a fancy word, I cannot use that word which my audience doesn't understand.
Correct, ma'am.
So you have to tailor make your language as per who you are talking to. When I'm talking to
Correct.
somebody who's really very learned, then I need to be careful and I need to, tailor make my language according to them. When I'm talking to somebody who's in say class sixth or seventh, I need to tailor make my English
Correct.
vocabulary suiting them. So based on that,
Correct, ma'am.
But
Correct,
of course, you
correct.
can note down the word and keep. Yeah, you can note down the word, no problem. Note down the context also.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. So I would say that I was learning in such a way. Whenever I come across some good words, not every words, some good words, I write down that word in my note. And as you said, I write some examples. I write the whole sentences, not particularly that word, the whole
That
sentence, and I
word.
write the name of the book as well. So that when I have some
Oh,
doubt, I can refer to that particular book. So I write that book
uh,
and the sentence and I underline that word and make some sentences on my own.
correct. That is the way. And sometimes when you are reading it, no, sometimes what happens is that's why when children sometimes they ask me doubt of a word relating to a word, I will tell them in what context is it used.
Context.
Read the whole sentence because
Yes.
only that will give you a better understanding of that word.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Because one word may have a literal meaning. Sometimes they
Correct.
are used differently in different
Yes.
contexts. Sometimes
Yes.
figuratively, we don't know.
Figuratively.
So when sometimes what happens is when you read the whole sentence, you may understand it, though not perfectly. You will be able to guess what this might mean based on the
Mm.
context.
Correct. Correct. Sometimes it
But note it
acts
down.
as a
Uh,
verb, as a noun. So we
yeah,
need to
yeah,
see the
yeah, yeah.
difference.
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
You're about to tell me something, ma'am?
Be ready to accept, to learn.
Mm.
We should know that we are not, perfect in this language. It's okay.
Language.
Yeah, if I'm learning something from somebody, good, well and good. So we should have that mindset also. Not
Okay.
thinking that, I know, why should I learn from the other person? Something what we
Okay.
should change. Yeah.
Yes. Should be ready to learn from anyone, from everyone as well. Yes. My aunt used to say this, ma'am. See, whenever I come across some good things from someone, I usually grab it and she accepts it. Though she was a
Yes.
very talented, she knew so many things, ma'am. But she was ready to accept, she was ready to grab something from others. It was indeed a good quality.
That's how even I learned. Even I have
Okay,
learned like that. And I have no shame in admitting that if I see somebody talking, and they are really speaking well, I observe them. Two to three, I
okay,
observe them, and I take
okay,
it as much as I can, and I try to use it.
okay,
There
ma'am.
is nothing harm.
Nothing
So
wrong.
once with usage, it becomes mine. I start owning it. Nobody
Mm,
has copyright, isn't it?
mm.
I think the time is getting,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't it?
Okay.
Mm.
Yes, ma'am. My questions are over. I have asked you
Yeah.
some questions. Thank you so much, ma'am. Do you have any questions
Um,
for me, ma'am?
Nothing.
Nothing.
As of
Okay,
now,
ma'am.
nothing.
Okay, ma'am. So, what is your today's plan, ma'am, after this session?
I have an online class I have.
Okay, ma'am.
So after this, I'll have classes intermittently. Then
Mm-hmm.
I am learning Prabandham. So at 1:30, I will have my Prabandham.
Divya
Divya
Prabandham, ma'am.
Prabandham. I'm learning. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So at 1:30, I have that. Then again, 2:30, I'll have another online class. After that, I'll take a
For
rest.
student,
And then
ma'am, or you
evenings,
are
like
learning?
I am learning. Prabandham,
One
I am
third.
learning.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That 1:30 class, I am learning. Post
Okay.
lunch, I thought post lunch we'll only take a nap. So why not use that time
Mm-hmm.
for a
So,
good cause?
is for from 2:30 you have class, continuous class.
Yeah. No, not continuously. 2:30 I'll
No,
have an online class. Then after that, only at 4 o'clock, 4 or
four
4:30.
o'clock.
Then I'll have till
The
7:38.
okay, that is offline class, right, ma'am?
That is
Students are
offline
coming.
class. Yeah, yeah. Yes,
Okay,
they'll come to
so everything is Hindi class. All are
Hindi, other subjects also.
other subjects
Mostly it is
also.
Hindi.
Mostly it
Yeah,
is
but mostly
Hindi.
it is Hindi.
Okay, ma'am. So have you prepared your lunch and all, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah, everything ready.
Okay, got it, ma'am.
Morning itself I have prepared. So everything is ready. We only need to have lunch. We are early eaters. We eat around
Okay,
12:15. Within 12:30, we have a lunch.
okay. What about dinner, ma'am? That is also early, before 7 or
Yeah,
8.
yeah. once, yeah, no, not before 7 because my classes get over only by 7:30,
7.
7:45, 8.
Mm.
So within 8, 8:15, we have our dinner.
Okay, so after your class, you have to go and prepare, but you must have done
No,
everything beforehand, right,
yeah, I
ma'am?
do the main, yes, 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 yes. I
Correct.
do the preparation and keep only the last minute little
Last
bit of,
minute is on the stove
yeah,
process alone,
chapati
5
and,
to 10 minutes.
yeah, yeah.
Got it, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So thank
Okay.
you so much for your precious time, ma'am. I
Same here,
really
Maha.
enjoyed.
Yeah, yeah. After long, even I have had a session. Really
Okay.
enjoyed it.
Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, and all the very best.
Thank you, ma'am. Hoping to have another conversation with you soon, ma'am.
Sure, sure, sure. Bye.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.